Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here again, and it is Thursday, and we're wrapping up the Speed Duel GX structure deck reviews. And today we're doing 3 of them. The one that's going to be this video is going to be Aster Phoenix. So maybe you guys have already seen the Alexis Rhodes and Chad's Princeton. If you have, great. This means you're almost done. If you haven't, you might need to catch up. Real quick, let's go over this. We're going to go ahead and tell you which skill Konami goes ahead and tells you, like, this is the preferred skill, here's a deck list, and then we'll read it back with the effects. And then, of course, once I'm done with this, I've got a handful of viewer submissions to get out. I promised the guy I'd do 3 of them because he's super awesome, and he's been more than supportive. So I'd like to do his builds, and then I'm going to get into my own personal custom builds moving forward from that. And again, the regular stuff will be back again next week. We'll be able to do the regular common charity stuff. We'll be going ahead. We'll hit a master game deck. It's just with Speed Duel, just super fresh, and I like it. I want to do it. So first off, let's go ahead. It's the skill card. It's powerful group of guys, because that seems a weird way to talk about them. The effect, however, is pretty good. While you control exactly one Destiny Hero monster and no other monsters, and your opponent controls more than monsters than you do, special summon one Destiny Hero monster from the hand or deck with a lower level than the one that you control. You can only special summon Destiny Hero monsters the turn you activate this skill. Flip this over at the end of the turn you activated it. So again, we get to use this skill multiple times, and as long as we have a high level, we get to incorporate another lower level. So again, this is going to be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put that up there, and let's go ahead and get you guys the deck list. So this is going to be another bunch of one-ups. We're going to have the Destiny Hero Blademaster, the Dark Angel. We're going to have Dasher. We're going to get Diamond Dude. We're going to get Dogma, Doomlord. We're going to get Fearmonger. This is going to be the second deck that actually has 2 of his same card in it. The first one was Axel Brody with the Volcanic Shells. We're going to get Destiny Hero Malicious, which, again, I think we don't have a ban list because I pre-taped all of this. I didn't check beforehand. And if we don't have a ban list, man, Boyo's at 3. So that's an easy upgrade right there, just right out of the gate. And the last monster in the main deck is going to be the Destiny Hero Plasma. So, again, pretty cool lineup. And again, I want to talk about Plasma another day. Like, that's totally a spotlight. That'll probably be this week's spotlight because he's just cool. I like him. Our spells are going to be D-Spirit or Destiny Spirit. Dark City, sort of like the dark take on our Skyscraper. The Fusion Sword Murasame Blade. Night Beam, so important to reprint, guys. I was looking at these. And I actually kept myself willfully ignorant of what was going to be in this set until I got my hands on it. So I can't tell you how excited I am that I don't have to spend the money to get the Ultras now. I just have a set of the commons, so that's awesome. Single copy Over Destiny. My millionth copy of Polymerization. Reinforcement of the Army. They got a couple traps in here. We're going to be using the D-Chain, D-Counter, and the Destiny Signal. So again, fairly well-balanced build. And again, totally works out well with the skill here. This deck is going to have 2 fusions for us. Those fusions are going to be the Destiny and Dragoon and Destiny Hero Dangerous. And again, I'm kind of glad they didn't give us Dystopia, Dusktopia, or anybody else. Because that would have been too much, guys. It would have been too much. So, really cool. Tons of stuff you could do. Obviously, Reinforcement of the Army is going to be a big deal for the low-level guys, but you're probably not going to be playing too much of those. Allure of Darkness, since we do have the whole Dark attribute. We did have cards like Dark Light and stuff. Those are going to come in handy here. You're definitely going to want to fuse. And if you can, between the Plasma and the Dogma being able to go into Dragoons, actually a very good play. And the fact that we can use any Dark hero and any other Dark effect in order to generate our Dangerous makes him a very easy bump to 3. So upgrading this deck is actually going to be one of my favorite ones to be playing. It's between this and Ojamas if we're being 100%, guys. So let's go ahead and get you guys some effects now, okay? So like I just said with Dangerous, any Destiny Hero plus Dark effect Quick effect, discard a card, send one Destiny hero from the hand or deck to the grave. If due, D heroes you control gain 200 for every Destiny hero in your graveyard until the end of the turn. Use this once per turn. Quick effect you can do during your opponent's turn. Get a quick little battle bonus. This is a great way to sock Malicious in there to start a cycle if you want to. It's awesome. Dragoon is here as Plasma plus Dogma. Fusion summon of this can only be done with the above materials. Once per turn, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If it was face up, inflict damage to the opponent equal to the attack target. And if it was face up, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy the target. And if it was face up, I just read the same sentence twice. Awesome. If it was face up, do damage equal to the attack it had on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this. And once per turn during your standby phase, if this is in the graveyard, you can banish a Destiny hero in the graveyard to special summon it. So again, it is a recurring boss monster, so generally one of should be more than fine. Destiny Signal, when a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon a level 4 lower Destiny hero from the hand or deck. Destiny Counter, when a Destiny hero you control is targeted for an attack, destroy the attacking monster. Very useful in this build. Destiny Chain, target a Destiny monster you control, equip this to it, give it 500 attack. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 500. Reinforcement of the army, you guys know, add a level 4 lower warrior. Polymerization, Fusion Catalyst, over Destiny. Target a Destiny hero monster in the graveyard, special summon one Destiny hero from the deck whose level is less than or equal to half of the targeted monster's level, destroying that monster during the end phase of the turn. So again, we do get some cool plays out of this, and it's mostly to get an effect and then fuse. Night Beam, target a set spell trap the opponent controls, destroy it, and they cannot respond by activating that card. So very good. Fusion Sword, Marson Blade, equip only to warriors, give it 800 attack. While equipped to a monster, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Hence the fusion portion of this. It fuses to the character. Dark City is everything Skyscraper was for the elemental heroes to the Destiny. So if they attack a monster with higher attack, the attacking monster will gain 1,000 during the damage calculation. The Destiny Spirit, and I love that little watch. Special summon a level 4 lower Destiny from the hand. You must not control any Destiny heroes in order to activate and resolve this effect. So it is different. I'm not sure why you would do that, but it's cool. There's probably a strategy. Plasma cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by attributing 3, negate the effects of face-up monsters the opponent controls. Once per turn, target a monster the opponent controls, equip it to this, gain attack equal to half of the equipped monster's attack. So that's pretty cool. It can only hold one card at a time. Malicious, banish in the graveyard, special summon another Malicious. Fearmonger, during the standby phase, if this is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and sent there since your last standby phase, target a Destiny hero in the graveyard except Fearmonger and special summon it. Doomlord, once per turn, target a monster your opponent controls, banish it. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. You must control this face-up attack position card to activate and resolve the effect. Banished monster returns to the opponent's side of the field during your second standby after activation. So we temporarily distort a monster. It can be very helpful. Dogma, again, must be special summoned by attributing 3. And this one says it also must include one Destiny hero monster. Once per turn, if you still control this face-up card during your opponent's next standby phase, after you special summon it this way, have your opponent's life points. So you can summon this past turn and your opponent loses half their life. Fantastic. Diamond Dude, once per turn, excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a normal spell card, send that card to the discard pile. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. During the main phase of your next turn, you may activate the effect of the spell in your graveyard, even though you no longer control it, or no longer control this face-up card. So what he does is he sort of suspends the spell effect for a turn. And this allows us to do some silly things in the Master game. You're allowed to play cards like Destiny Draw without having to discard because it's a cost and not an effect. And since you're not activating the card, you can actually do the effective Pot of Duality as well as activate a card, a copy of Pot of Duality. Same turn because of Diamond Dude. So that's pretty cool. Dasher. 6-star, once per turn. You contribute one other monster. This card gains 1,000 attack until the end phase. If this card attacks, change it to defense at the end of the battle phase. Once while this card is in the graveyard, when you draw a monster during your draw phase, you can reveal it, special summon it. This card must be in the graveyard to activate and resolve the effect. We're saying this because DD Crow exists, and also because in the main game more things exist. Dark Angel, kind of a cool one. If you have 3 or more Destiny Hero monsters in the graveyard, you can discard this card, then target one Destiny Hero in your graveyard, special summon it to the opponent's side of the field in defense mode. When a spell or effect you activate resolves, negate that effect, and if you do, or if it did not have an effect, destroy that card. During your standby phase, you banish this card and one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. Each player chooses a normal spell in their deck, placing it on the top of their deck. So again, kind of complex. Maybe we'll take a day to break that one down because it's a bit long-winded. And it is a very cool card. Really lets you kind of cheat. And then there's Blademaster. He's sort of a hand trap for battle. During the opponent's battle phase only, quick effect. You can discard all Destiny Hero monsters you currently control, gain 800 until the end of this turn. So he definitely steps in to help out his teammates. So again, very cool deck. Very easy to upgrade. I am definitely looking forward to this one. And again, like I said, maybe this is the first video you saw today. Check them out. We've still got Alexis Rhodes and we've still got Chaz Princeton today. We have everybody else, including the Yabel Possession, as a side note in the Jesse Anderson from yesterday. So go check it all out. Let me know at the end of it which one you guys liked the most, maybe. Which ones you guys would like to see built sooner. And of course, guys, have a great day. I hope to see you guys again later. Yeah, that's it. Peace.